Book Summary: Chip War, The Fight for the World's Most Critical Technology. In Chip War, renowned tech journalist Lee Gomez presents an in-depth and engaging analysis of the ongoing global competition to develop and manufacture the most advanced computer chips. Through extensive research and interviews, Gomez reveals the complex web of economic, political, and technological factors that shape the chip industry, from the rise of Silicon Valley to the current tensions between the U.S. and China. Key takeaways: the strategic importance of computer chips. Gomez argues that computer chips have become the most critical technology in the world, as they power virtually all aspects of modern life, from smartphones to cars to national defense systems. As such, countries that can develop and control the production of advanced chips will have a significant economic and geopolitical advantage over their rivals. This has led to fierce competition between the U.S., China, and other countries to invest in chip research and manufacturing. The role of government and policy. Gomez notes that the chip industry is unique in its reliance on government funding and policy. He traces the history of government support for chip research, from the U.S. Defense Department's funding of early computer development to the recent efforts by the U.S. and China to invest in their own chip manufacturing capabilities. Gomez argues that government policy and funding can make or break a country's ability to compete in the chip industry, and that the current global balance of power will likely shift as a result of these policies. The evolution of Silicon Valley. Chip War also explores the history of Silicon Valley, from its origins as a collection of small technology companies to its current status as a global tech hub. Gomez highlights key figures in Silicon Valley's history, such as Robert Noyce and Gordon Moore, and explains how their innovations helped shape the chip industry. He also examines the impact of Silicon Valley's culture of innovation, including its emphasis on risk-taking and collaboration. The U.S.-China tech rivalry. Perhaps the most pressing issue in the chip industry today is the growing competition between the U.S. and China. Gomez describes the ways in which China has sought to catch up to the U.S. in chip research and manufacturing, including investing billions of dollars in its own chip companies and establishing partnerships with foreign firms. He also discusses the U.S. government's efforts to limit China's access to advanced chip technology, including sanctions on Chinese companies and the blacklisting of Huawei. Gomez argues that this rivalry will have serious repercussions for both countries and the global tech industry as a whole. The future of the chip industry. In the final chapters of Chip War, Gomez looks ahead to the future of the chip industry and what it might mean for the world. He discusses emerging technologies like quantum computing and artificial intelligence and how they will require new kinds of chips to be developed. He also argues that the chip industry may be entering a new phase of consolidation as large companies like Intel and Qualcomm seek to acquire smaller chip startups. Ultimately, Gomez believes that the future of the chip industry will be shaped by a combination of economic, technological, and geopolitical factors, and that it will continue to be a critical driver of global innovation and progress. Conclusion. Chip War provides a fascinating and accessible overview of the history and current state of the chip industry, as well as the economic and political forces that shape it. Gomez's clear and engaging writing style, coupled with his deep knowledge of the subject, make this book a must-read for anyone interested in the future of technology and its impact on society.